Hi everybody! Hi Dream, hi Majid. It's good. Oh, my camera's way off. Oh, that's what I get for not checking. Yikes. Hi everybody. Hi. Hello. Hi, Ooze. I'm setting up my... There we go. My incense. This is my favorite little thing. It's an incense burner, but it's it's a little stove. And the smoke comes out. I don't know. It makes me so happy. So I'm setting up my incense. Queue should be open. Let me make sure that it works. I don't see her grabbing that, so let's cycle it on and off. Okay, try one more time. Let's see if chat works this time. And I'm going to also... start us off by introducing a little someone. Maybe. There we go. I want to start here since I promise everybody a haunted doll to be doing their readings. We really should just start out here. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. First time doing tarot on a Wednesday. Thank you for showing up and being with me. I'm gonna fix my camera just a little bit more. Yay. It definitely doesn't want to, huh? Hi, Sen. Hello. Hi, Lala. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday. I love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, see, now you can see it. Now it's going strong. Hold on. All the smoke comes out of the top, out of the little chimney. I don't know. It makes me so happy. So try. Hi, Lynn. Hello. Try putting in your questions one more time. Oof. I'm gonna get smoked out. I don't usually put them on, but I really wanted to today. Let's do... the crows. There we go. So now she's acting right. Now she's getting out. Thank you everybody for putting your questions in. You'll rewatch the live. Thank you, Ooze. It means a lot to me that you hang out even when you can't really be here. So we'll start out with the crows today. And let's pull up our first question. Yeah, I've been listening to scary stories all day, working on my art. And so I was like, oh yeah, we have an art stream. No, the schedule's all changed. It's a tarot stream. So Ooze asked, can I please have a general in terms of good stuff coming in? Of course, of course. And I'm working with the crows today, which are all about good, fun stuff. Good, silly stuff. What's coming in for Ooze? Don't worry, Lynn, you're good. Aha! Ace of Cups. And if you think I'm talking to the Void or myself, it's because I'm dual streaming. You can find me on YouTube or on Twitch, whichever one you want. I haven't fixed that from last time. So Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands. It's for fun things. Okay. Page of Wands. Project? Emotionally. Oh, this feels like art. This feels like art made purposefully for healing. This feels like sitting down alone or with a group, but probably alone, and making like art therapy for yourself. Vent art, art that is about like what makes you feel safe, anything like that. It's some kind of fun therapy guided art is what they are guiding you to do as a good stuff coming in. I know that's not quite good stuff coming in, it's more advice, but it could be, if you set it up with a friend group, a really, really fun thing. Thought I was hallucinating smells again. No, I lit an incense. I lit an incense. Don't burn the apples. Lala, what can I expect next in my life? Okay. What can Lala expect next? Hanged Man. Three of Wands. Thank you, Lynn. Emperor, world reversed. So what can Lala expect next in life? This is a period for planning, not for doing. This is a period where you have the ability to slow down and stop. You have the privilege, so to say, to take it slowly and really, really think about what it is you want and how you're going to get there. But it is not the time to do that yet. It is the time to make a very strong plan about how to do that. So if you have career goals, financial plans, project plans, art plans, life plans, bucket list stuff, this is the time to plan it very detailed, right? But not quite the time to do it. You're given this chance of rest, of no pressure, so that you have the ability to sit and plan. Hi, Jazz. Welcome in. Hi, Buster. Hello. I would be waiting forever. Nah, hi, Green. Hello. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you all. Good morning. Good morning. I want to try something out. Come with me. Come with me on a little walk. I have an idea. So we have chat here, which is always doing its thing, huh? Let's refresh this. No? Nothing? It was working on a... It was working when we had our party. Interesting. But not now, huh? Overlays. Is out there with a power saw. I have no idea if anyone can hear me, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Some guy's out there with a power saw just going for it. He probably cut off power to the whole building. And power finally got back on and he just starts going at it again. Okay, waiting to see when my OBS says stream's back on. Stream health. YouTube says stream's healthy. I don't completely believe it. Hi, hello. Oh, and I think we're back up on Twitch. Hey, hello everybody. Hi. Our power went out in the entire building because of a guy who's out there with a power saw. And the power went back on and he just immediately starts going at it again. I'm like, do you have to? Do you have to right now? So if you hear him, he's the one that cut off power. So if bot did not tell you that you have been added to line, please resubmit your question. But it looks like it's been working, I think. Hi, hello. It's nice to see everyone. Hi, Fine Shy. Welcome in. Hi, Storytime. Hello. Hi, Sen. Right now she's saying which question number. Okay. Hi, Ragad. It's good to see you. Hello. Let's pull ahead and pull up queue status. If you type out position or queue or list, it will lead out the line for you. Hi, Dream. Hello. Nope. Majid, looks like you're set up. Let's go ahead and pull you up. Let's see if Story's in line in the queue. No, Story, you are not in line yet. It missed you while the power was out, I think. Okay. That's what I get for listening to scary stories all day, is the power going out middle of the day. So, Majid asked, what are Sagi's current feelings towards me? Okay, so we can't do that one, but we can do, like Lynn says, an energy check. We can say something like, is Sagi the right person for me to be spending my energy on? Are they the right person for me? Is this the right path for me to take? Okay. We'll do an energy. Ah! Kitchen, thank you! Thank you, Story. We got the confetti because we're back. We're back from the power outage. What is the current energy between Majid and Sagi? Star. Okay. I handled the power situation. Thank you, Fine Shy. Thank you. Two of Swords reversed. Okay, what is the energy? We have Hierophant reversed, the Star in the middle, and Two of Swords reversed. So to me, this sets off the feeling of, turn my light back on, feeling there's a lack of trust here with Hierophant reversed. A lack of, I think trust is a good way to put it. A lack of connection there where you're kind of slippery. There's a slippery feeling. You don't want to listen to the other. You don't want to look up to the other. You're wary, a wariness, right? You don't want to listen to a false teacher. There's a wariness. And Two of Swords reversed gives the image of a knife's edge. This could go very easily well, or it could go very easily badly. You're standing right on the knife edge. However, in the middle here we have the Star. I say this all the time. My favorite card in the whole tarot deck is the Star. Hopes, dreams, optimism, friendship, love, anything good comes out of the star, okay? The distance, yeah, the Hierophant reversed, I can see that for sure. But there is still so much hope here. There's so much optimism here that I think that this knife's edge, you're willing to walk it. You're right. You're willing to walk that, and you're willing to work to get to the right position. And it seems like that would be true for both of you, since this is an energy for both of you, right? There is this hurdle that you need to be able to pass. This hurdle of that slippery feeling, that distance. But there is a lot of hope here for making things work, making things good, and getting things on the right page. There's a want to get to the right page. There's a determination to get to the right page. It's just going to take a little more time and a little more work on both of your sides, right? Hope and optimism for both. Yes. So hopefully that can help you out. Hopefully that makes you feel better. So thank you, Lynn. Yeah, so I can't do questions about other people for free on stream, but I can do things like what I just did for Majid, which is like, what is the vibe between two people, like you and the other person? Or I could do like, is this the right person for me? Wasn't added, said she used the ticket. Oh, that makes sense, because the bot would think so, since the power went out. Let me go ahead, and this is for Hunter and Ragad. Let's go ahead and add some tickets to you two. Second. Hunter. And Raga. Okay, tickets added. Hopefully that will help out. Hi, Sybil. Hello, welcome in. We're sorting it out. We're getting there. We had a power outage, but we should be fine now. Let's go ahead. Pull up our... I'm rich, I have an extra ticket. Dream! It's Dream's turn over on Twitch. What is coming to me soon? We're doing okay. We had some futsies. There's a guy with a power saw outside who will not stop and turned off the entire building's power, I'm assuming. Power turned back on and he immediately started drilling again, and I'm mad about it. So what is coming for Dream soon? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and add your questions again. I can move you around in the queue if we need to. Oh, thank you, Story. Oh, thank you. 9 of Swords, 2 of Coins. Okay. Do we have to repost? No, don't worry about that. Ooze, you were the very first question. So you were not affected. We're all good. So we had what is coming to me soon. Wheel of Fortune, big change. You won't like it, but it seems like it'll end up being very good for you in the long term in a way that is a little strange. So we have Wheel of Fortune denotes that it's the next chapter of your life, right? Two of Coins is about embracing strangeness, okay? Lynn once said it as let your freak flag fly, but it's often something more like if you have a way of doing a thing or an idea about how to do a thing that isn't the standard way to do it, just do it because it'll work for you. It'll work for you even if it's not the correct way to do it. So having that paired here with 9 of Swords, which is about pain, anguish, anxiety, you're going to have the next chapter. Something is going to change. Something big is going to change and you're not going to like it. But in a surprising turn of events, it's going to turn out being very good for you and will work in your favor. You just have to get through whatever this pain is. Eek, yeah, I know. Not what I really want to tell you, but whatever it is, it will be good for you somehow. I'm assuming this usually would be a message with like, I don't know, a job change, needing to move house, some kind of big change that you're like unexpected. I didn't want it. That's a big disturbance in my life. But then you move or you change jobs and you're like, actually, this one's so much better. So we have tons and tons of people in queue. Thank you, thank you. And it is Green's turn. Can I get a vibe check between the shared energy of T and me? You sure can. You're so welcome, Dream. Hopefully you can use it to arm yourself. Shared energy. Okay, we have 7 of Coins, 3 of Cups reversed, King of Swords reversed, and the Fool. It's like you don't know what to do with each other. There's a sense of like, hello, hi Rin. It's Sweden, it's evening. It's early evening for us. Early afternoon, I suppose. Very early afternoon. Vibe check between T and Green. I think it's just that there's not much there. You're not close, you're not familiar. Hi Green, hello, it is your turn. Hello. Specifically with these 2 cards in the middle, 3 of Cups reversed, you are in fact in time, yes. And King of Swords reversed. I have a feeling that there just isn't much energy there in the first place. Like you don't trust each, not that you don't like actively don't trust each other. It's like you don't know each other enough to trust each other. These are not someone that you would go to a party with. This is not someone that you would like go out one-on-one with. This is not someone you would talk to one-on-one. You might interact at a party, but not, right? I'm just trying to be cordial, getting to know this person by making small talk and stuff. Okay, yeah. You're at the beginning of that relationship, the Fool. 7 of Coins. I'm going to look up this deck's 7 of Coins, see what it has to say. It might have something interesting for us. Rest. Think about the long term. Although quick short-term gains may be had, in the end they will not last. Only through hard work and planning will you discover lasting benefits from your work. So that's don't rush things. Yesterday I tried making small talk. It came out awkward. No, it's okay. Small talk is a good idea. This 7 of Coins is about start small. Right? You did give me advice to grab the situation by the horns. Yes. So that means talking, trying to become friends, trying to become acquaintances, trying to go with the flow. Exactly. So there's nothing here to say that this is not a good start. In fact, you have Fool here. You're doing well. You're starting this journey. You're going with the flow. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I'm excited for when you pull the Magician next. Swedish translation of Dust in the Wind. Ooh. Advice if possible. Other than to go with the flow and keep doing what you're doing, I didn't see anything else, but let's see if we get one more card. Hey, Hoaxer, hello! What does the Magician mean if I were to pull it? It just means you would be on that next step. The Fool is the very, very first card in the deck, and then the Magician is the next one. Queen of Swords. So we had King of Swords reversed earlier. He doesn't know you. And then we have Queen of Swords. This is a good path to take. The advice is, this is a good path to take. It's just the beginning, and keep doing what you're doing. Slow, consistent effort, because being too much all at once might be a bit much. Zero card number joke. I guess it's not the first card, huh? The 0th card. Okay, Ragad. Can the cards describe Muhammad's view of me? So I can't do questions about other people's opinions or views or thoughts, but we can do... Good. Thank you very much, Lynn. Perfect. Can the cards describe the energy between Muhammad, Scorpio, and me now and intentions? Good. Okay. I can do that. What's the energy between those two? Is that right? Is this right? 5 of Wands. 10 of coins. 4 of wands reversed. 10 of cups. Holy moly. Okay, so this is a kind of a wild read. This reads like a married couple who's been married for 80 years and they just fight with each other all of the time. And you're like, why are you guys even, like, why did you ever get together in the first place? You two hate each other. And they look at you and they're like, no, we love each other so much. Like, we're the only ones that are allowed to talk shit about each other. Right? It's that old married couple, like, and then like 2 minutes later they're like, we love each other so much. What are you talking about? Having 10 of coins and 10 of cups here. These are like the 2 happily ever after cards in the deck. This is like the most like compatible, like if you're asking about romance, these are the 2 cards that scream like happy family, happy marriage, happy home, like kids, stuff like that. On the other end, right, we have 5 of wands and 4 of wands reversed, right? Because this is about like fighting, but not in a way that like is antagonistic, but fighting in like a coworkers kind of way. Does that make sense? Like, when this is a card about building IKEA furniture. This is a card about building IKEA furniture and like getting through it, right? That feeling you get when you're really angry at somebody and you just want to fight with them, but then at the end of the day, like, it doesn't matter. The fight did not matter. The anger didn't matter. And then 4 of wands reversed, right? Hi, Jenna, hello. 4 of wands reversed is like bickering, right? It's more of that bickering. Could I have an advice card? Is he the most suitable person for me to marry? Should I leave him? Are there better opportunities? I don't think that there are better opportunities. No, not if you have these 2 cards. This is just like someone you're comfortable enough. Temperance. No. I don't think that there is someone better. I mean, like, that's very harsh of me. Hold on. That's not what I meant. I mean, like, there may be a lot of people out in this world that would be very, very good for you. Okay. You do not need to stick with this man. You are allowed to leave. You will find happiness if you leave. Okay. You will. I believe you. However, I think that this is a good person for you. So it's up to your heart, right? The cards are saying that this is someone who you'd make the perfect family with, I guess. If you want kids, if you want a family, you would be the perfect family. But you are going to bicker and like get into little fights, but the fights won't matter, right? The fights won't matter because there's a trust and a bond that you fight, and then like an hour later everything's fine. If you don't feel like that's the case, if you feel like the fights hurt you, the fights are too much, right? Then yeah, leave. Go find somebody else. But this is a good draw. This is a good, I'll say it's a very good draw. Jenna, that's wild. Hi, Mulberry. Hello, hello. Got so many people here today. It's so good to see all of you. Hi, Pearl. Hello. Their love is so strong they can't stop fighting. It's kind of the vibe, yeah. Like I said, old married couple who is together, like ride or die, but they're always fighting. It's Ladybug Moon. Could I get another energy check for Jay? Last time it was mentioned it was good, but I just want to see since energy is fluid. Of course. Okay, King of Wands. 7 of Coins. One more, please. One more for Moon. Less fighting, a more silly little bickering fighting. That's kind of what I meant to try to be getting across, right? It's fighting that doesn't matter. Bickering, right? I chained him up well. Hi, Bug. Hi. Okay. Ooh, interesting. King of Wands and Knight of Wands reversed. And then in the middle here we have 7 of Coins. Don't rush. Interesting. Knight of Wands. Don't go too fast. There's definitely a theme here of don't rush, don't hold yourself a little bit back, right? Don't rush. There's a hesitancy on one side and like a boink on the other side, right? A boink. Does that make any sense? Like one side's hesitant and then the other side like wants to go. And if you go, it's gonna make the hesitant one nervous. It's gonna make the hesitant one scared and probably run away. So there's a push here to take it slow, take it easy, go with the flow, and try to be natural about it. I know natural might feel like go, but you might need to tone it back. I feel like I'm off too strong. I'm trying to remain grounded and see who this person is. And I think the cards agree that that is a great plan. Jay is the go one. I'm the hesitant one, but it's a push and pull. Ooh, okay. You come off too strong, but he's the go one? Ooh, okay. Push and pull, that makes sense. Both of you need to rein it back and just try and be like, right? Would it actually take off the ground or is it just going to fade? It doesn't seem like everything's... Hi, Picture Perfect Turnip! It doesn't feel like it would just... Can I change my J with Jacob? Get off the ground or will it fade? 5 of Swords. Depends on what you want. And since it seems like both of you want it, then yes, it will get off the ground. Mine's named Jacob. There you go. All right. Just take your time, get to know each other, become friends, be normal. I don't know. Relationships are hard. Relationships are hard, but yes, this depends on what you guys want, and it sounds like you both really want this. So Buster over on the Twitch side asked, what should I work on to find passion in life? You're so welcome, Moon. You're so welcome. Six of Cups. Ace of Swords. A piece of bubble gum. 10 of Swords reversed. What should I work on to find passion in life? What makes you feel like a sword, right? We have Ace of Swords here, and I'm really drawn to the way that this crow is the sword. He's out here doing the piercing. He's out here being the embodiment of the sword. What brings you the feeling of being sharp and wet, heavy, and a good tool in your hand? What brings that? It has to be something that, see, once you find it, it's gonna feel really, really good, okay? So you might already know, like, what makes you feel good? What makes you feel like you are an academic weapon? What makes you feel like you are a threat? Right? What makes you feel proud? And then here we have, sorry, this is Six of Cups reversed. Let's look at Six of Cups. Let's look at what Six of Cups is in this one. I haven't used this deck in quite a minute, and they often are a little bit different. Okay. What did you do as a kid? What made you feel this way as a kid? Okay. What made you feel powerful and strong and healed and in control and happy and joyful as a kid, right? Because you might need to go back to that. You might need to look back into that, see how it's changed, what about it is calling to you, and if it still resonates. So I didn't give you any, like, go into coding, but very special. Why do my questions never take? So if you say, my question is, and then your question, the bot should grab you and put you into line. I promise I have not singled you out, story time. Rules are that I can't do questions about other people, but I can do questions about you or spirits or spirit guides. Did you take this time? Story, are you in here? No, you're still not in line, Story, and you donated. So once, what's, you know, let's just do it this way. What's your question, Story? You're welcome, Angelica. Oh, what's the summoning? The summoning is that I can change who I am. So 3 cycles, right? 1. There we go. It's just slow about it. There we go. 1. But it did it wrong, and that's okay. It's backwards, but that's fine too. And 3. And you guys can control that via donations at Ko-fi. $3 donations will trigger one of those 3 to let you through. There we go. And yeah, story. Let's just go ahead and get you done since you paid for this. I don't want to keep you waiting, and if the bot just keeps not picking up your question, then hi Haba, welcome in. Hello, hello. You're so welcome, Angelica. Yeah, sorry. So the lag's a bit much, but keep putting your questions in. We got 11 more until Q has to change. So 11 more free ones, put them in now. Yep. So let's see. And maybe perhaps Story has stepped away for a minute. So I'll give her just a little bit longer, and then might move on to Hunter while she gets her questions sorted out. There we go. I wonder what concrete tastes like. What? Fine, Shy, are you good? How is 20 feeling about Puffin Nugget? What are Puffin Nugget's feelings for her? Where is their connection heading? Okay, so it might only be like 1 or 2 cards for each of those. We get 1 more card for Story. Queen of Wands. It's 5 of coins reversed. Tower reversed. Queen of Wands. Good morning, Peculiar. Hello, hello. Dusty, very dusty. Feelings, regret, anger, pain, resentment, towards, this is 20's feelings, and then the other way around. Nope, this is 20's feelings. Tower reverse. I mean, they're kind of the same here, right? Can I ask about a person's feelings or no? So Story paid for this, so I can do paid readings when it is about another person's feelings, but I cannot do them for free on stream. So if you go to my Ko-fi, you can buy a paid reading but for free readings, no. So Tower, how much is the paid reading? I don't remember. I often have them on sale and I don't, let me check. $30. $30 for half an hour. So Story paid 15, Story donated 15, and so I'm just doing a quick like 3-card one. Stop tables under the tables. You cheapskate today, it's okay. So both of these feeling cards are pretty awful. We have five of coins reversed and Tower reverses. Like, everything's falling apart. I hate all of it. This is awful, right? And then we have where does she end up? Was that the third question? Where is their connection heading? Well, she's gonna feel better. I don't know about him, but she's going to feel better pretty soon. Queen of Wands. I'm going to assume that they break up with the way these cards are. Having regret and like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, the card. So hopefully that helps you out. Where's the connection heading? I assume breakup. I assume breakup since it's Queen of Wands, right? Well, let's get one more. If we have one for her, what is his card? Where is the relationship heading? Hanged Man, nowhere. Literally nowhere. It might hang in stasis for a while, but I'm going to say it will never grow. It will never grow, and I assume it will fizzle out with the way that she's going from all of this anger to Queen of Wands, right? Okay, sorry to rush that story, but let's get back to this super, super long line. And we have Fine Shy here, who's asking for a vibe check with Jay. Or I might use other solutions. Very cute. Death. So like, make sure you're feeding him in that basement. Make sure he's hydrated. Okay. If you post a new question in chat, Lynn can grab it. Lynn's very, very good at that. And you can keep your place in line, Heba. Not a problem, Story. Sorry I had to book it out of there. Well, hopefully that can give you some clarity. Hopefully that can give you some peace of mind. So vibe check with Jay. Death, Queen of Wands reversed, 10 of Swords reversed. I honestly see you two moving on. Right? Death, as in starting, like letting go of a piece of your life, moving on from something. 10 of Swords, which is about extreme healing. Having it reversed like that. Queen of Wands reversed. You're not gonna feel good about it until you do, right? That's how moving on works. That's how a breakup would work, right? You're not gonna feel, no matter what, even if you're the one doing the breakup, you're gonna feel bad about it. He's still ghosting you. I think that you're just going to move on. I think you're going to move on. You're going to hate it, and then you're going to love it. You're going to revel in it. It's going to feel amazing on your body and on your mind. He doesn't deserve your energy. Yeah. Might be tempted to ghost you too if you hadn't fed me in 5 days. Because yeah, he does not deserve it. If he's going to continue to ghost you like this, he doesn't deserve you. Does not deserve your energy. I'm already hating it. I bet you are. You're already in it, right? It's gonna feel so much better once you get through it, though. It's gonna get so much better once you get through it. I promise, I promise, promise, promise. But that is the card's advice slash vibe check. Find someone else in Germany. Aww. This isn't King of Cups behavior. This isn't King of Cups behavior. So, sorry for terrible news, but I think it will do you extremely good. Specifically on your body, right? You're welcome. Let's go ahead and pull up. We have people asking about the line, so let's pull up Q status. You go for exclamation point Q, position, list. Let me add line to that because that is a good one. Nope, that's not how you spell line. There we go. We have a long line right now. Jazz will need to update. Okay. Not a problem. Always so good, thank you. It's gotten chilly out where I am. Fall is settling in and I am ready for hot chocolate season. It went straight from... It was funny because spring was such a up and down and up and down and up and down ordeal. It feels like summer to fall. It's just one day it goes, it's fall now. And it's like, oh, it's summer? No, it's fall now. And it just plummets. May is so popular today. I sure am. It's really nice to have everybody here. Remember when it was just us chickens? I remember. So what was Jazz's new question? Who doesn't love me? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. So everybody remember, if you're on the YouTube side, please like the video. It helps way more than you think it does. If you haven't subscribed, we have the YouTube, the Twitch, and the new art YouTube. So if you have access to those, please subscribe. And if you can, even a $1 tip is a huge help. You can access my Ko-fi in the pinned comment on both Twitch and on YouTube. $1 gets you a head pat from yours truly. Where's my... I have the Ko-fi goal. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Somewhere? Hiding? Hiding, I guess. I guess we just don't get to have it today. That's fine. Jazz, no problem. I'm just wondering what your new question was. Some weirdo like me bunny heaven. I love that story. Thank you. Yeah. There it is. Put that down in there. There's some truth in that. It's, yeah. Yep, we're kind of bunny crazy here. We're kind of bunny crazy. Alright, our cat's 2nd birthday is coming up. Act like a lady, think like a man. I know that I've been trying very hard in the past few years to try and get like the audacity, the audacity of a man. Lou birthday! Lou birthday is on 4/20, blaze it. And he is turning 2! He is turning 2 years old, and we are in fact holding a birthday party for him. Prince will celebrate, yes! Perhaps on the art channel I will put up a little 2nd birthday cat cam if y'all would like that. For his birthday. I know that week, spoilers, that week I will be out for business. I will have to close for a week, but I can sneak in a cat cam. I think that'll be easy. Thank you, everybody. 2 years means he's 24. He acts like he is 12. He gets the munchies like he's 24 though, for sure. He's too baby for 420. He is too baby for 420. Very, very, very true, yes. Maybe that's why right now he's angry, because it's right before his 2-year birthday, which means he's 23. Nobody likes you when you're 23. So. The bot came out as gay. It sure did. Thank you, Angelica. So Jazz, have I missed it? Have I missed what your new question is? Have you thought of it? Hi Cosmic, hello. You can join queue anytime. Can say my question is, and then your question, and the bot will grab you and put you into line. Hi Trinity, hello. There we go. Yeah, don't worry about that, Jazz. Don't worry about all that, Jazz. Hello Doji, hello. So what is the energy between Jazz and A in the upcoming month? High Priestess, Eight of Wands. And one more for Jazz, please. That's a bit much, friend, but let's see what we got. Somehow you got all of these upside down, so I'm going to flip them right side up. High Priestess, Eight of Wands, King of Pentacles, Two of Coins, Page of Swords. Whatever's going on, it's going on fast. Eight of Wands, it's coming up fast, but it sounds like with High Priestess and King of Pentacles here, you two are doing great for each other. You're feeling seen, you're feeling like you're given enough space, but also enough respect. He feels enough in control, I suppose, is a bad way to put it. But he feels like correct in the relationship, where he's supposed to be, where he feels like he's supposed to be. Something strange. If y'all need to, and I am not someone who is at all okay with situationships. I've seen it ruin people. But if you guys need to label yourself something different, or if you need to do something relationship-wise that is not the normal, if it is something out of order, if it is not what society expects of you, something like that, it's okay to do that. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, and let yourself be a little bit strange. Let whatever this is be a little bit strange. And Page of Swords here at the end. Page of Swords. Someone without experience. Is that you? Are you both feeling this High Priestess card? And this is the two of you? So there might be a bit of a power imbalance then, if we have a king and a page. But it's only physical. It's only in the physical world. It's not in the emotional or like the thinking world, the mental world. So perhaps he's much more well off than you, King of Pentacles. That would make sense. But whatever it is, we haven't spoken about it at all. Okay. Whatever it is, you might need to speak about it. And it's okay to be a little bit off of the beaten path. You're going to need to speak about it soon. And when you ask a question about the next few months and the cards say soon, this is like probably this week that you'll have to think about. Next week or two, please think about talking about what are we? What are we doing? What are our goals? It does something strange about this, but in a good way. Follow that strangeness. Tug on that strangeness. It's only situationship. No. You misunderstood me, okay? You misunderstood me. I will never ever say do a situationship. I have seen situationships ruin people, okay? However, this card in particular, if you need to say like something that is not normal about your relationship, that's okay. So I suppose one answer could be situationship if you are both okay with it. I can't imagine why you would both be okay with it, but this could also be like, I don't know, boundaries or anything society deems strange, okay? You not living together on purpose for, like, have a question of entertaining others. I'm confused to where I stand. Then you're gonna need to talk about that soon. You're gonna need to talk about where you stand soon. And if the talking is the strange part, if it's that you need to confront him and that's societally weird to like have a woman come up and be like, hey, where are we? Then do it, right? If you need to take some control and be like, hey, we are addressing this. If that's strange, you need to do it. And you need to do it soon with 8 of Wands. But this is going to be strange in a good way. This is not going to be situationship I hate. This is not going to be stringing along. This is not going to be compromise I hate, right? This is a follow your heart kind of strange. I want to do this even though society says no kind of strange. True Lapine. Okay. Hopefully that made complete sense. Hi, Amina. Hello, hello. Yes, there is a list. Hi, Mayu. Hi. Let me go ahead. Yes, we have, if you ask my question is, and then your question, the bot will grab you and put you into line. Only rule is questions have to be about you or about a spirit or a guide. So let's pull up our next person. Which is Smiley Face. We're gonna be patient for a month and see. Okay, Jazz. If you trust, I trust. So Smiley asked, I recently went for an interview. What are the energies surrounding the outcome? Okay, we can do that. We can do that. You're so welcome, Jazz. Thank you for always being here. What are the energies surrounding the outcome? Oof, a lot. Okay. 3 of Coins, Queen of Cups, King of Knight of Pentacles reversed, Devil reversed, Fool. What are the energies surrounding the outcome? Aw, thank you, Maya. Or Mayu, sorry. I love your little emoji. Is it a kitty or is it a space rocket? I have a feeling that this interview, you're not going to get, I have a feeling, okay, you're not going to get the job. However, big asterisks there. I think you're going to learn in the next month or so that it was like a really terrible place. It's a bongo cat. It is a bongo cat. My eyes just didn't see it. It is a bongo cat. I think you're going to learn that this job was like terrible, the people inside were awful, that they would have treated you badly, and that like you scraped out. Now, that doesn't fix things because you still need a job, right? You still need a job. So having the quote-unquote good luck of not being accepted into a bad job isn't helpful. Here we have 3 of coins. Classic job approach. Let's look at 3 of coins in this deck. See if it has any advice for us and how it's written here, because three of coins is about like working together well. It's about coworkers and getting a good job, right? And then having that followed by all of those other cards, you know, Queen of Cups. Okay, you're feeling good, you know, you're working together, you're feeling good. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Devil reversed. Fool. No, we don't like this. We don't like that energy. We love this energy. I do think you're going to find a job like right after this. It's not this job. It's not the one you just interviewed for, but a good job is coming very, very soon. Having Queen of Cups and 3 of Coins here. But this ain't it. This one ain't it. This one would have worked you too hard or like been full of terrible people. And I don't want that for you, but also right, yeah, you need a job. Which looks like there is good news there for you, Smiley. Hi Dented, welcome in. How have you been? Oops. Okay. Big long line. Let's see what we've got. Stable. This is a very similar question. If the job I'm about to start is gonna be all okay. That's specifically an echo. You're welcome, Smiley. Yeah. Right now, is it 11? Ooh. How is this job going for Sybil? Page of Cups. Sun reversed. 9 of Swords. Yes, I am both running YouTube and Twitch right now, so if it sounds like I'm talking to someone who's not there, I'm talking to the other chat. No, don't be sorry. That's a good question. It's not cheesy. So is the job you're gonna start gonna be okay? It's gonna be a job, right? It's gonna be a job. I don't think you're gonna love it. Having Sun reversed and 9 of Swords here. Page of Cups. No, I don't think you're going to love it, but it's a job. You don't have to. Can we get one more card for this? Is it gonna get better? A very popular bunny. Thank you. Empress. Four of Wands reversed. Okay. So, you're not gonna love this job, but we have advice. We have advice for feeling much better from going from Page of Cups reversed, which nobody wants to be there, feeling small and helpless and overwhelmed and emotional, going to the Empress instead, okay? Being in control, right? Being able to have control of your life and not have to be overwhelmed like this, okay? The advice is don't be friends with your coworkers, which is solid advice, unfortunately, in some bad jobs. If you resist the urge to be friends with your coworkers and instead treat it very professionally, a lot less bad emotions are going to happen, okay? You'll be able to, if you have that boundary, Empress is all about boundaries, girl boss, of not being friends with your coworkers, it's gonna save you a lot of grief. Like, a lot of grief. You still might not love the job, but it won't make you miserable anymore. So since you're just starting, don't tell your first and last name to those coworkers. Yeah, they don't seem super trustworthy. Hi, Nick. Welcome in. Because I want you to get that bread. I want you to be able to have a job. I know the market's pretty bad. Do my job and get it out. Yeah. So congrats on having a job at all right now. But yeah, don't be friends with your coworkers. Have a boundary there. Cordial, not friends. Yeah, you don't have to like be mean to them, but just, you're not friends. They could be fairies in my style and steal your name. You're so welcome, Sybil. I'm sorry to give you kind of sad news, but I'm glad I could give you good advice to get out of it, okay? Don't share anything you don't want used against you. Exactly. There's like a lot of a backstabby kind of feel to this. Maybe don't bring your hammer. It's Rin's turn. What will I work with? I don't mean a side job now, but where I might end up if I get through my annoying situation. Okay, great question, great question, great question. Where or what will I work with? Really nice advice. Thank you, Sybil. I'm glad it's useful. No hammer. No, I'm gonna say no to the hammer hoaxsters. Cool. Okay. So what's Rin going to be working with once she gets through this annoying situation? Seven of Cups. Can we get one more? I'm already seeing a picture, but can we get one more to wrap up this story? Give me a little bit more detail. Very busy day today, yes. That's an echo. No, those are both echoes. Can we get one more for... There we go. Judge. Fool. Seven of Cups reversed. Judgment. This is screaming, Rin, at like underserved people. Even children, maybe, like children or people who are struggling, who don't have what they need, who are LGBT kids? LGBT kids that need help? Hi Y2K, welcome in. If you want to join the list, just write out your question, my question is, and then your question. And then bot will grab you and put you into line. Only rule is the question has to be about you or a spirit. It can't be about somebody else. Yeah, this feels like under-serviced, like LGBT kids, homeless kids, homeless people in your situation right now who like can't make it through this difficult process. You might be able to be like an advisor to people who need help. Actually heard that answer before. Okay. But people who really need your help, people who are at the bottom, people facing judgment and have no other options. It does feel like kids, like I'm really interested in where you heard the answer and like what overlap has. Yeah, I hope you can settle something, Jenna. That's a lot. Insult. Yeah, that's one way for it, right? Advocate. You've become the advocate. Exactly. I bet it's exhausting, Jenna. Yeah, Y2K, I can't answer questions about other people's feelings for free on stream, but we can figure out a different question for you. Maybe if it's time to move on, if it's a good person for you to put energy into, if it's the right person for you, something like that. I would love to help them, just wonder what kind of job it would be. Yeah, I don't know. Social worker? Social teacher? Yeah, we can do that for sure, Y2K. That's perfect. Yeah, teacher, social worker, organizer, advocate. Something like that. And then we have Jenna's question. What is to come with my relationship with Zach? What is down the path there? Hi, Light Seeker. Hello. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's see what we can find for you, Y2K. So for Jenna, we have 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Knight of Wands. 8 of Cups, 4 of Cups, Knight of Wands. There's pain there in the 4 of Cups. I'm going to be looking up 8 of Cups in this particular deck. It says Oof. Jenna, I hate this. Okay, hold on. It says, the crow stands on the riverbank, her back to the gold cups that symbolize material wealth and possessions. She is ready to fly off and leave it all behind. The moon represents her shadow self and her true nature, one she tries to suppress but cannot deny. Eight of Cups asks you look inward and discover what it is you want from life, what is important to you. It will take considerable strength to let go and walk away. It may be necessary to achieve happiness. And then right after that, Four of Cups, which is about longing and regret, and not regret so much as like wishing you had something. It feels more like nostalgia. So like obviously walking away from someone causes pain. I think we all know that. But I'm worried with Eight of Cups here. I'm worried that you're not going to get that payment you need. And then here at the end, we have Knight of Wands. There's always a future, right? You're going to have to work through this part, and it's going to be slow, and it's going to suck, and it's going to be a trudge, right? Through the mud. We hate it. We hate to see you doing it. As soon as you're done with this part, you're going to like blast off like a rocket into the new part of your life. Trying so hard not to walk away from him, but he's hurting me right now. I think you're going to absolutely walk away. I think you will, and it hurts. And you have to go through some kind of grieving process, right? You can't skip that part. But once you've gone through it, like a rocket, you're going to take off. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel better. That's not what I wanted to tell you. But yeah, with that Eight of Cups, I worry very badly that you're not going to be getting the money you deserve out of that. You're so welcome, Bryn. You're so welcome. Avalon Intuitive. I'll have to look that up. Like, I love him. I do think we can make it work. It's just a lot right now. Yeah. A lot. At the very least, right? Zach is not my ex, okay? Guy you're currently dating. That makes sense. If that's the case, then with Zach, now that I completely understand this, I would say at the very least, you're going to need to get through the stuff with your ex. You're going to need to get through that process and that grieving and that life change and moving on and like getting it settled and all that before you like really focus on Zach, before you're able to like really put your attention on someone new. Otherwise it would just be way too much for you, right? And it sounds like it already is. Tell them what they have to do after 30 to get added. Yeah, so once we hit 30 questions, lurkers, pay attention. Once we hit 30 free questions, I'm going to change it so that if you donate at least $1 into my Ko-fi, then you can have a stream question. Same rules will apply. So no questions about other people. Hi, Pesto. It'll still only be 3 cards. But once we hit 30, which we're teetering close on, we're gonna have that change. So Jenna, you might need to put things on pause, or at least like let Zach know that you need to get through all of this before you can take things really seriously and move on that part of your life. Hey Princessa, welcome in. I've never seen that price since the 90s. You're so welcome, Jenna. So next up is Mulberry. How do I go about getting over my heartbreak? Any advice from Spirit, please? I love this question. How do we go about getting over the heartbreak? Of course, Rin. Have a good night. Sleep well. Yes, you may. You may be added to the list. If you type out "my question is" and then your question, the bot will grab you and add you to the list. Rules are: question cannot be about someone else. It has to be about you or about a spirit. Mulberry is here. Fantastic. Good. I'm glad that you slept for 8 hours, Nick. You've been having trouble with that. Good nap, strong nap. How do we get over this heartbreak? 2 of Cups reversed. Right, makes sense. 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups reversed. Have no option but to go through it. You cannot go around it. You cannot go backwards. You have to go through it. And for going through it, bye bye Rin, thank you for being here. Let's look at this. 7 of Wands. Although you've made it, you must not be complacent. Remain self-confident and have courage. So the cards' advice here. Don't tell me this is a Ray. Hello, hello, welcome in. Hi Mitsuki. Hello. Is there a raid? I see, I'm going through it, trust me. I believe you, Mulberry. I believe you. Going through it, though, is going to need to be about you, okay? Just like you care for a kid going through something this terrible, you need to care for yourself the same way, okay? Hi Ema, hello. Hello, hello, welcome in. Hi, hi. Glad to have everybody here. So Mulberry, try to focus on things that make you feel confident, that make you feel like you're living your life, that make you feel like you have some kind of control, right? Because I want you to feel your best. Can we get one more card for Mulberry, please? Thank you, Mitsuki. Thank you, thank you. Hi, everybody. I'm Lady Lapine. I do tarot on stream. You're gonna make me cry. Mulberry, no. Let's get one more card for you for some advice here, other than like be a girl boss, because I don't think that that's what you are ready for yet, right? Or maybe you are, but Tower. High Priestess. Yeah, this is a tower event. Of course you're feeling bad. Don't put yourself down for feeling bad, okay? This is a normal human experience and you are a normal human. Okay? Trust yourself with that. And yes, again, okay, High Priestess, very similar message. Trusting yourself. It's hard to do that. It's hard to trust yourself. I believe in you. We all believe in you. We all believe in you, Mulberry. Sure, happy to be recipients today. Yes. Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, everybody. Trying to meet new people, do oracle, tarot, and rude reading. It's good to meet new people. Let me learn. Consider myself a novice at tarot and intermediate for oracle. Well, welcome. Yeah, I'm trying to reach out and meet people too. So I'm really happy to have you here. I'm really happy to learn about it. So maybe I could raid you sometime soon. But yeah, we have a Discord. We have a Discord pinned in both the YouTube pinned comment and the Discord pinned comment. If anybody wants to join, I'd love to talk to you about tarot and oracle. I have not done runes before. That's really cool. I've been trying to teach myself bibliomancy. That one's fun. But yeah, I would love to talk about it with you. I've been doing tarot and oracle, well, mostly tarot, but some oracle for 12 years or so. So I consider myself pretty good at tarot. Yeah, let me pull up who's in queue, how big our list is. There we go. And I'll warn everybody, we have one more free question for tonight left. Bibliomancy, yeah. I get to show off my book. So bibliomancy is when you take a book, it doesn't have to be this gorgeous, but I've been using this one, and you flip it open to a random page. And you flip it open to a random word. My eyes are closed. I'm looking. This is in Spanish. Also, it doesn't help because I don't really know Spanish. Virgin Mary. Yeah, of course it says that. Mysterious. Ooh, for mysterious pains. Ooh, okay. For mysterious pains. But yeah, using a book as a divination source. I don't know what kind of mysterious pains you're going through, but like I said, I'm still learning how to do it. Yes, I love that book so much. I'm trying to restore it. It's a little bit scraped up. Makes me really happy. I got it for like $5 on Facebook Marketplace. Possibly the weirdest deal I've ever gotten. I feel those pains. I have a Norse Oracle deck. I lack knowledge on Norse lore, so reading it can be interesting. I bet, yeah. I'd stare at it forever. I know, right? I love it so much. I want to use it more on stream, but that'll have to be like a whole video just for that, right? I have a little bit about Norse stuff because I'm extremely Norse in IRL, but I don't know, The oldest ones don't hit with me, I guess. I don't know. They don't call out to me. I should say that. They do hit. They don't call out. Tech issues? Uh-oh. I'm back? Okay, good. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. I don't know. OBS is saying it's pretty bad. Let's see what we've got. YouTube says poor. OBS says bad. I don't know how Twitch is feeling. But sorry about the internet hiccup. We're doing okay though, I think. Oh, it's up to yellow now. That's good. There we go. Now we're back to green. Now we're back to green. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. Hey, Jimmy, how's the basement? Yeah, how's it going down there? Yeah, electricity went out for the whole building earlier today. That was a fun thing to have happen on stream. It started screaming at me like a Viking. So I started learning at least some of the runes. That's really cute. I really think that's super cute. Okay, we have a long, long line of people, so let's go ahead and pull up our next person and their question, where we have Picture Perfect Turnip. Picture Perfect Turnip asked, what is some good stuff coming for me? Life feels like a slog. What nice stuff don't I realize is about to come my way? I love this question. Yes, there is one more free question available. Three of coins, 8 of swords reversed. And can we get one more? I'm streaming on and off for over a decade. If you don't have at least some scuff, it's not a stream. Big mood, yeah. Also, congrats. I just had my first year streaming party on Saturday. Yeah, each one a little bit better. But yeah, I like if it doesn't have scuff, it's not a stream. One more card, please. Thank you. Hangman. Okay. So, Picture Perfect Turnip. 3 of coins, 8 of swords reversed, and Hangman. You have good things coming. Don't worry too much. The slog will end. First and foremost, slog will end. We have 8 of swords reversed. You're going to feel out of your cage and you've been doing just fine. Okay. I think specifically things at work are going to get better. Adding you into my list of discords. Thank you. Thank you, Mitsuki. Specifically at work, things are going to get a lot better, I think. You're not going to feel 100% better. We still have the Hangman here, but this is a big breakthrough for you to get out of this cage. And I'm assuming that this, with the 3 of coins here, is specifically at work. Things are going to look up. Let's get, and then like maybe everything else is still going to be kind of meh. Can I get one more? Slog will end. You'll be coming out of your cage and doing just fine, Turnip. Exactly. sound cutting out. Uh-oh, that's why we're getting some nice people doing some nice summarizing for me. Thank you, thank you. But only for some people. Interesting. High Priestess reversed. Okay. Yeah, so physical things, you'll feel a breakthrough, you'll feel things going much, much better. Whereas mentally, you're still going to be stagnant. I would recommend going to a doctor, perhaps, if it continues for too much longer. Just to see if you can get some help with that. But physically, things will be getting a lot better. Pearl Blue, what is my next partner like? High Priestess, Page of Pentacles. And that's too many the same as last time. Can I confirm that that's what you actually want to say and that's not just an echo? This is a crow deck. Yes, 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 it is. This is the Crow Tarot. This is my fun, or not, it's technically Lynn's, and you can very much tell. They're silly boys. They're silly little guys. Temperance. And we needed some silly today. We needed some silly today. Pearl Blue, hello, hello. Hopefully the sound stays all right. You're so welcome, Turnip. You're so welcome. Ah, Stephanie, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the confetti. Temperance, 7 of Wands, 8 of Coins reversed. What is your next partner like? Temperance, 7 of Swords, 8 of Coins reversed. I feel the goth vibes. Is it the little ghost? Is it the little ghost doing it for you? This feels like someone who has, like, quote unquote reformed. This is someone who maybe had a past with crime even, and has now moved on from that and wants to do right, which is very strange energy here. Temperance is coming through more so like American, like no alcohol temperance, where it's like maybe they used to be an alcoholic and now they're completely sober and completely recovered. It's definitely a weird energy. This could be those tend to be really, if they're like actually recovered from that kind of life, really, really good people in my experience. But it's definitely a strange, I haven't had that come through in a reading before. I'll say that. Love the ghost dancing. Thank you, thank you. Can we get one more, some clarification on this 8 of Coins? Straight edge is the term. I think so. Hey, Joanna. Yes, yes, yes. If you ask my question is, and then the questions, the bot should grab you and put you into line. Only rules are be kind, and the question has to be about you or a spirit. It can't be about somebody else. Page of Wands. Yeah, this feels like a new life. Like they're a child again, like they're starting over. Interesting. It's very, very interesting, Pearl. Maybe it's something that's not so drastic. It could be that they like grew up in a different religion and they like changed religions. It could be that they had a very strict upbringing and now they've run away or something. Hi A, hi Alex, welcome in. So we just hit our 30 mark. I'm gonna come in here. So that means free questions are out for today, but that doesn't mean we're stopping. We still have everybody's questions to get through. And if you want to ask a question, it'll cost a whopping $1 whole. It'll cost a whopping $1 whole. Link in the pinned comment on both Twitch and on YouTube. And you will also get a nice little head pat out of it as well. This is... I always ask a little dice reading. Yeah, let's do a little dice reading. I am not the Mercury one. I don't know how to read this, but we'll go ahead and go for it. Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a straight and a 1. 30. No, we didn't break the record. No. 30's the limit, not the record. So free questions are turned off. And now questions cost a whole whopping $1 on the Ko-fi. If you want to get into line, please consider donating and then making sure that you tell us what your username is so we know who donated. It's gonna be complicated. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be complicated. They have a complicated past, but it seems like a very good person. A very good person, Pearl. Okay? A new leaf, right? Perhaps they got out of a cult. Perhaps they... I don't know. But they're a new person now. I was given a ticket. Am I on the list? So Alex, yes, you were given a ticket, but you can use that anytime on another stream. But for now, let's get through our line. And if we want to be added to queue, please consider a whole whopping $1 donation. Oh, and that was story, which we already did. Because she got mucked up in line. And then we have Heba. Heba asked, do you see me traveling soon? Oh, no, you changed your question. Okay. I didn't see anything. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see anything. What question? What cards? Do you see me celebrating something soon? Ooh. I like that. I mean, they're both very good questions. Do we see Hava celebrating anything soon? Ooh, on the floor. King of Cups. I like his little tie. He's wearing a little tie. I think it's very cute. Three of Cups, literally the card about having a party, about celebrating. Ah, I gotta turn that timer off. And one more. Oh, okay, sure. Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Sun. Yeah, yes. A wedding, a work party, perhaps, having these be, no, wait, no, well, how come Queen of Cups has a little tie on? Weird. So I was like, work party? Interesting. Free reads for everyone. Thank you, posters. But absolutely big yes. I don't know why he got a tie on. He's giving work party, right? Page of Swords, the Sun. Yeah. A wedding, having both King and Queen of Cups here. A big work party. This is not a little work party. This is a big work party. Or Sun and Page of Swords. Starting school. Starting... Ladies can wear a tie. Yes, I'm sure that they can. I just don't know why King of Cups is wearing a tie. I think it's very cute. It's a very much like a King of Coins kind of thing to do, isn't it? Starting school. Yeah, so no, you have options here. You have options here. But you are absolutely celebrating, like having a big party celebrating, right? Is it work related? It might be. That's the thing. I can't. This guy came out and he had a little tie on, and my brain went, it's a work party. It's a big old work party. But then we got Queen of Cups on top. And I was like, oh, it's cups. So like, it could be a wedding. It could be like, yeah, meeting a soulmate. It could be like meeting somebody new. Page of Swords does make me feel like it could be work related. I have a feeling it's multiple things. I have a feeling multiple things are going to happen that are worth celebrating. Okay. You might have a marriage in your family and also a work promotion and also like starting some kind of training and also just like having a good time. Is some King of Cups behavior about to be going on? It could be, yeah. You might meet the person for you, right? I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of different things worth big celebrations. Having that kind of spread, right? I'm very, very excited to see what all comes up. Update you, yay, thank you, congratulations. You got a congratulations on the new car from the Twitch side. Next up is Cosmic. Cosmic asked, I just had to end an internship for mental health purposes. Will things turn around for myself? And will a personal matter be resolved? Okay. Are things going to turn around for Cosmic? Yes, please like the video. If you're over on the YouTube side, it helps way more than you think it does. Promise, I'm not just begging. You're so welcome, Heba. Thank you for being here. Ah, thank you, Heba. Okay, Cosmic change. If you can't do the reading for my personal matter, will be resolved soon. And will both parties become friends? Part only. Sorry for the confusion. And then Y2K, I'm gonna promise here. Okay, cool. No, it's okay. You're good. Will the personal matter be resolved? And will both parties become friends? King of Pentacles. Six of Wands. It's time for it to come back. King of Wands. Reversed. This feels like a big yes. Both parties become friends. Yeah, we have two kings. Yes, I know one of them is reversed, but in the middle we have Six of Wands, which is about victory. We have this big laurel and this big sun. Yes. The personal matter will be resolved. Both parties will become friends. Okay? One might be a little sore still, but I think that that's to be understandable, right? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be more than okay. So happy news for Cosmic. And then next up is Trinity. Trinity asked, anything I need to know in regards to love? Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords reversed, and the Sun. Queen of Fortune. Nope, not Queen of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Did I fall off the list? Let me check. Angelica, where you are. It only lists... Yeah, it looks like you might have. I don't see you in here. Did the bot grab you? Sometimes things get... Well, you've been waiting this long, so go ahead and ask your question and we'll get you in there. But yeah, I checked. It looks like the bot didn't grab you. But that's... It happens. It happens. And it's gonna be okay. So as it comes to romance and love, Trinity here. I have a feeling... Big list today, Bunny's hopping around. Yeah, for sure. I think you're going to be finding someone new. And if that means letting go of someone old, then so be it. even if that person is just taking up space in your memory. Hello, Gold. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. Let me real quick put this sticky note on my head. Oh, it's so big. So there we go. Our 30 free readings have been taken for today, and now readings are a whole $1. New love, yes. New love. And a good one too, with the sun here. So I'm quite happy about that. And it looks like you're going to be getting over someone in your past in order to let that new love in, okay? Letting go of any kind of lingering sadness and emotions. Thank you, Angelica. And then we have Amina. Ooh, okay. Amina, did you have another question? Oh, no, wait, no, this is a good one. How can I fix things with Mike H? Because it's about you. How can you fix things? 5 of Wands, okay. You want to knock out her question after this one? I will. Yeah, let's do Angelica after this one. You're welcome, Trinity. Thank you for being here. Judgment. King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. How can you fix things? Wherever it is, you're gonna have to do it fast. You can, like, you asked how, but I can't say you can fix things. It will have to happen quickly. But it seems like whatever happened, this squabble is not as big and scary as it seems on the outside. May we love you. Thank you, Heba. This is something that looks like the end of the world from the outside, with Judgment here, the Rapture, right? It looks like the end of the world, everything's on fire, but in reality, 5 of Wands, this is something that doesn't really matter, that will be able to be smoothed over. Communication, communication, communication. Thank you, Hoaxsters. Nick, you don't gotta get skipped. There's no reason to skip you. That's not quite right. Can we get one more about like how though? Because this is great reassurance that it can be done, but I would love to know how to do it. Is it really just communication? Is it really just talking? Is that why you're so quiet? Yeah, it's really just talking. If you talk this out, yes, you can fix things. It is fixable. It does need to happen soon. Don't let it sit. But talk things out. And then it's dented. Oh, wait, no, it's Angelica. Sorry. And then it's dented. Don't worry. So, sorry. It's very hard for me to not do things the way I have them set up. Angelica, my question, will my financial stagnation improve in a positive direction? And Amina says he doesn't want to talk. Then that's his fault. Then that is his fault. But talking is the only way to do it. You can't expect things to get better if you can't talk to each other. So if you need to force talking in some way, then the cards are saying you need to force talking. Show up at his house. I don't know. As long as you're safe. Don't do that if you're not safe. Yeah, you're welcome, Amina. Sorry that it's definitely possible. And I know it's a two-way street. It is a two-way street. But on your end, all you can do is talk, and all he can do is talk. Okay. Angelica, will your financial situation improve in a positive direction? Show up in his dreams. Twitch says show up in his dreams. Seven of Wands reversed, Six of Cups, 10 of Swords. Will your financial stagnation improve in a positive direction? Yeah, but you... Okay, Angelica, you might need to fall back on family as like a safety net. Because I have a feeling that you can... Something's going to push you off of a ledge soon. Hey, Anand, welcome in. What's up? Something's going to push you over the edge, and it's not going to be good. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt pretty bad. 10 of Swords. But if you have any kind of safety net with your family, with friends, old teachers, literally anybody, reach out for help, reach out for support if you have a community. But I don't see it getting better short term. I actually see it getting worse. Can we get one more card for like slightly longer terms? How is getting out of this bad situation gonna feel? How is that gonna work? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you do get out of this, and you do get out of it well with Knight of Pentacles. So Angelica, you're going to take a sharp downward turn, and then Knight of Pentacles will come, and you will absolutely get out of that hole and on to much, much better things. So long term, your question is yes, absolutely. Knight of Pentacles will take you. But short term, no, I actually see it getting worse in the short term. And by short term, I mean like 6 months, and long term, like a year. Roughly. So try to stay safe, try to stay vigilant. Something might happen. I do have a safety net. Good, I'm glad. So you might have to call upon it. Oh, like 100% robot, Sen. Like 100% robot. Y2K, is Y2K going to prom? Good, Angelica, good. Oh, it's dented. God damn it. Ay, ay, ay. Yes, there is hope. There is hope, Angelica. Dented. What is coming towards dented in love? Emperor. Fantastic, fantastic. Of course, Angelica, of course. I'm just glad you're here. Give us a follow if you haven't yet. Please like the video. Please like the video. Queen of Cups. 5 of Cups. What is coming towards dented in love? A very good relationship. Emperor, Queen of Cups. That's a very, very good pairing. But then we have 5 of Cups. I'm worried that you're going to be finding this very good relationship at a point where one of you or both of you is going through something really rough, where you are not able to connect as well as you should be because you're going through some kind of grief, some kind of sadness. Maybe a death in the family? I don't know. But that shouldn't be a problem forever. In fact, you two will probably be able to help each other through it. But you're absolutely going to be helping or finding someone very good for you. Okay, and then we had Y2K because I messed up. What were you doing?
Needed you to not automatically hit next again.
I used my mouse for that next time, but...
Okay. But still, I made it weird enough.
Is this the first time I have run out? The first time I've run out, like, not at 4 o'clock on the dot. So, is Y2K going to prom? It's in another country. No, it's not the first time I've run out. So 5 of Swords, 2 of Wands reversed, 9 of Wands. if you do, Y2K, if you do end up going to prom, you're gonna have to advocate for yourself. You're going to have to push for yourself pretty hard. This is not going to be something easily handed to you, but 9 of Wands is about victory. There's just going to be hurdles that you have to push through yourself. This is not a victory that will be handed to you. Whatever is in your way, you need to get it out of your way. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, thank you. And then we have your turn, Nick. Cloud cards, please. Okay. What do my guides perceive me as? Sand, illusion, fight. Illusion fits you well, Nick. Sand feels like an hourglass. Sand, the illusion, and the fight. You don't give up, that's for sure. And you certainly have a connection to time as well as to mysticism, which I'm seeing in the illusion. I also like the way that sand is going to be meditating like this. And I know you are often meditating. So they see you as trying very, very hard with the fight here and winning. Trying very hard and winning at becoming enlightened, so to speak. Having this control over mysticism and time. A monk in training, let's say that one. A monk in training. Sand is a weird one. I really do feel like sand connects to like an hourglass, and I know you talk about yourself as a phoenix quite often, and I think that that is a very similar, it feels very similar in my head. They feel like those neurons are close together. A phoenix and an hourglass. Played back my reading. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Dented. I'm glad you found it. Okay. Lightseeker over on Twitch. It is your turn. Lightseeker was teach yoga in the mountains and hustle as a remote agency, or move to Germany and restart from scratch there. What a wild choice. You're so welcome, Nick. You're so welcome. Thank you for asking for the cloud cards. It's always fun when somebody asks for a specific deck. But I'll remind everybody that is welcome. It is welcome and allowed. Teach yoga in the mountains and hustle, or move to Germany and restart from scratch there. 10 of Swords Tower. The world. 4 of coins. Definitely Germany. Definitely Germany, my friend. That's an absolutely wild dichotomy of having extreme pain and the tower of destruction and restarting in a calamity of everything burning down around you, or knowing and getting exactly what you want and being stable. Like, hello, night and day, right? Wild. Yeah, definitely Germany, Lightseeker. I hope you're still here, because the answer is Germany. Do I have the Labyrinth deck? No, I don't have the Labyrinth deck. I have... The closest thing I would have to that would be my Last Unicorn deck, which I know is not the same, but in my heart, they're very similar. Pesto! Pesto asked, did I miss or overlook something recently? As you can tell, not a big question. Sand, though, has me for a loop. Like I said, it feels like an hourglass. Hi, Ice Cube, welcome in. Did Pesto overlook something? Are you too late? No, you're not too late. We did get through all of the free questions, but you're not too late to ask a question. It will cost a whopping $1 donation. But you are certainly not too late. Have you overlooked something? Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. There's like a hand. There's like a skeletal hand. Did you miss your turn? Nope. Nope. Let me pull up her queue status. You're next. Of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands. Overlooked something recently. Something very small. Something very small. I've never noticed that there's a little skeletal hand hiding back here behind this paper. And we have Page, Knight, Knight. Something you were doing very quickly. You were rushing through something, Pesto, and you missed something small. This is not like... This is not something huge, not something detrimental, but something small that you might want to go back and try to find. And then we have Johanna. And I have a message from my spirit guides. Only my favorite question. 8 of Swords reversed. Okay. They see you coming out of your cage and that you're doing just fine. Seven of Coins. Bunny hit next. I did hit next, didn't I? And then one more, please. Two of Wands reversed. Message from your spirit guides. Don't overwhelm yourself. They see you getting a lot of progress done, getting very far in something. They're proud of you for making this progress. It seems like... Ah, Stephanie, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the head pat. Did it go off? Did the head pat go off? They're proud of you for getting out of a situation or learning a lot about yourself. There's something that you've recently done that was a big breakthrough in maybe your mental health, how you see yourself, how you see the world. They're really proud of you for that. But they don't want to see you get overwhelmed. Slow and steady. They want you to keep having these revelations, but they don't want it to be like bang, 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 bang right after each other. You need some time to get through this, right? You need some time to get through this. And then you will come to your next station. But they are very proud of you for that breakthrough that you've had. And they want you to focus on that, focus on perfecting it, using it, understanding it, before you reach out for the next one. Quite strange and quite upsetting. That the head pads didn't go off. Hold on. There we go. I had it up on the wrong... I just had a window up. I shouldn't have had up. What is the vibe on my current path? And have you checked out Spirits of the Woodlands deck yet? I have not. I have browsed through the book many times, but I have not talked to it yet. I've had so much going on. What is the vibe on your current path? Light Seeker, hello, hello. I did read your question. So you might have to scrub back and find it. No, you're okay, you're okay. What is the vibe on your current path? We have Two of Wands, Judgment, and World reversed. The vibe is you might need to do a little bit more planning. Two Wands looking out at your path, where you're going. Making sure that you avoid catastrophes and making sure that you know what it is you want. Where are you going and where are you specifically not going? Because if you don't know, they become blurred, right? You need to know what path you're on. What is the vibe of your current path? You don't know what your path is. You need to figure it out. Spend some time thinking about it. Yeah, too long didn't read. They said Germany hard. They said Germany hard. Like they screamed it. Okay, lurkers. If there's anybody who hasn't asked a question yet, we have hit our free question limit for today, and now they cost a whole whopping $1. Drawn to Judgment. Yeah, Judgment's really pretty in this deck. These cards were based on crows that I went to university with, which I think is cool. My university had a big wetlands project, and the crows from like miles and miles and miles around would all come to go to sleep at my university, so it turned into kind of our unofficial mascot was the crows. The sky would turn black at night, and I'm not even joking about that. I'm being 100% serious. The sky would turn black at night as they came in to go to sleep, to roost. And the person who made this deck lived in that town where the university was and made this deck about them. They have since moved on to a new wetland, and I'm so upset about it. But crows, you know, are really cool. Yeah, I'll have to agree with you on that one. Otherwise, I am also very excited to ask for people to tell me what kind of videos you want me to make. If there's anything magic, tarot, witchy related that you want to learn about, let me know, because I'm planning on making long form YouTube videos. And also, if you have any supernatural stories, any folklore, any legends or spooky things, or not spooky things, they don't have to be spooky, but any true supernatural stories that happened to you, or any folklore from your town or region, I would love to hear them. I would love to read them for a video. So go ahead and you can post that in the Discord. Link is in the pinned comment on both YouTube and Twitch. Or you can email them to me at ladylapvinetarot@gmail.com. Somebody just gave a head pat. Who did it? Who paid for a reading? Who were you? Identify yourself. Like the middle of college students, a hidden tarot reader. Yes, they're very active at sunset. Night they'll pipe up if you're loud. Yeah. Disturbing their rest. Yes, yes. I mean, I worked like in a pharmaceutical, or not a pharmaceutical. Who did that? Who did it? Identify yourself. Who did it? I worked in bioresearch before I pivoted to YouTube clown tarot reading. Tipper found. Story. What would you like? What would you want to know? Thank you, thank you. You have a story? Yes, please. If it's okay, if you have my permission to read, if you give me, wow, words, if you give me your permission to read it, I would love to do so. So please, please, please put them up. There's a section of the Discord specifically for it, or you can email them to me, either one. Very exciting. Hi, Miss Herod, welcome in. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. Tarot readings are $1. One whole dollar if you would like. I am the culprit. That's all right. Ooh. I wonder if I'll have some coffee or some hot chocolate after this. It's that kind of weather. That kind of weather, you know. Yes, 30 more on Friday. Wow, we had a really, really productive day today. I want to make sure I can... In what situations would you reach for the oracle cards? Ooh. Fantastic. So we have a few different types of oracle cards up here. I have the Mirror Oracle, which we use when we have questions that regard solely to the spirit world or the metaphysical world or anything like that. So if someone asks, like, do I have a ability that I don't know about, or do I need to get into divination, or does my mom want to, my dead mom want to tell me something? It's the Oracle, and that was a terrible example. Mirror Oracle is fantastic for that. And then we have our whole spread of Seasons of the Witch, which is its own thing. We have all of the holidays here except for Astura, of course. The bunny one is the one we don't have. But for that one, it would be things like Imbolc for self-care, or Yule for ancestors, or Samhain also for ancestors, right? Also just depends on what time of year it is. Although it doesn't work quite as easily with my, right? How can I live with Halloween in the spring though? It's strange. I'll say that much. It was very strange to go through Halloween in the spring, but Easter in the fall means we get 2 Halloweens. We get Spooky Bunny Eve and Spring Halloween, which is so nice. So what was Story's question? Oh, why is 20 upset? So just for future reference, Story, I am going to make these $1 questions still follow the main rules, but since you are always donating and always funding this channel, I will obviously make an exception for you right now. Okay. Justice, 9 of Swords, and Knight of Swords. Because she's seeing the real person, she's seeing the real situation, she's learning what's going on, what she's been deceived about. Things are becoming clear. And she is in extreme pain. 9 of Swords. Extreme pain from it. Once the tables turn, and that's it. The tables are turning. She's treated just as well as he treated you, which is to say, extremely badly. And she gets the heck out of Dodge, and she's upset about it. Rightfully so. Although, Steam Grape, I hope to have them used on me one day. No, I think that works, right? Any chance summer can be more summery? I wish, right? But then poor little Lynn would shrivel away. So I'm gonna pop over to Twitch real quick. Make sure I can follow our wonderful raider back. There we go. No, you're okay, Story. I would simply cease to be. It's true, Lynn. It's true. That makes 2 of us. Exactly. We need the sun. Yes. Everybody does. Really wondering if it's time to reach out for her. It might be, but it also might be that you need to wait for that reach out from him. Reverse discard. Gross. That's disgusting. So if there's anybody out there who hasn't asked a question yet and would like to, we have 5 minutes left in stream and it costs a whole $1. The bark treats you so badly you don't have any other choice but to dump them. And that sounds like exactly what's going on here. Forcing you into being the dumper. Because they don't have the wherewithal to do it themselves. Otherwise, I'm gonna say thank you to everybody. I'm gonna say I love you all very, very much. Today has been a fantastic stream. We've gone through so much. We got raided again. Baby's second raid. Made friends. I'm so excited. We're growing as a community, as a family, as a channel, and I'm like really, really happy and really excited about it. Hi, Miss Herod. Hello, welcome in. And I'm really proud that each and every one of you chose to be here as part of the community, right? As part of... Was I skipped? I don't think so. So we're out of free questions for today. So questions right now cost a $1 donation. So if you would like, we can absolutely get your question answered. And if you don't have the ability to do that, then please, we have our next tarot is on Friday. But I was added. You were? No, I don't see it. Hold on. I don't think so. Yeah, no, yeah, we're still giving out tickets, but that's not the same as being put into line. Been here a while. Sorry. Yeah, let me see. That's really good for me to know that it's easy to misunderstand. That tickets are not the same as being put into line. Tickets are what you use to get into line, and that's different. So, I'm sorry that was confusing. But we are having another free tarot on Friday. So, if you come back then, we'll absolutely be able to get you in. Rated. Yeah, that's what it's called on Twitch when a bunch of people show up at once on purpose. People do that so when one streamer ends streaming, they send everybody in their chat to the next person, and it's called a raid. Top card of the world. The Star. You're not far off, Nick. Not far off. So I'm gonna pack it up here. I'm gonna say thank you again to everybody. We had a fantastic day today. I will see you tomorrow for an art stream, and I will see you on Friday for another tarot stream. Suppose we could always forward the letter. Yeah. When April though? You have a while until the school year ends, Story, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. And we can look into that a little bit more next time. So I'm gonna say thank you again. I'll say bye-bye, and I'll see you later. Okay? Bye.